Hello, welcome to my storybook world. Today I'm going to share a story with you, but before I do, we're going on a little adventure. This story takes place in the rainforest. Here we are in the rainforest. There's lots of rain and it's very, very noisy. Who lives here? Lots of animals, birds and insects, but there's one very special fellow. He's a chameleon. Hi, I'm Chameleon. I'm green. Chameleons aren't always green. In fact, they come in all sorts of amazing colours. And what is really special about them is that they can change. He's one of those animals that can hide. There is a chameleon hiding in that picture. If you look very hard, you might be able to find him. He's somewhere near the middle. Did you find him? I'll count to 3, 2, 1. There he is. I'll show you that again. Now you see me, now you don't. Now you see me, now you don't. Clever, isn't it? That's called camouflage. And this is how it works. The chameleon is purple. He's in a green field. He's a bit worried. I can't hide. Oops, better get out of here. The chameleon's purple, and then he's on a purple background. I can hide, he says. That's a bit better. But we can still see him. Let's see what a little more camouflage magic will do. 3, 2, 1, ta-da! I'm still here. Can you read the writing? It says, I can hide well. Can you find me? I'm a chameleon hiding in this picture. Here I am. How about me? I'll give you a clue. My eye looks like a watermelon. Here I am. And what about me? I'm sure you found this one. There he is. And just look at my jelly-like tongue. It's really great for catching flies. Yum. Here are some of the animals in my story. Let's look at them together. Tree frog, toucan, sloth, tree snake, jaguar. He's very good at hiding as well. Parrot, and a chameleon, of course. And here he is. And now it's story time. The Chameleon Who Couldn't Change Colour, written and illustrated by Gail Clark. Deep in the jungle, nothing stirred, not a single sound was heard. Until the sun came up at dawn, the creatures stretched and gave a yawn. Oh. Their eyes looked out from everywhere. Their calls and screeches filled the air. They buzzed and hummed and squawked and howled. They roared and croaked and hissed and growled. Chameleon, with his swivelling eyes and sticky tongue for catching flies, was sitting absolutely still, waiting on his branch until something really good to eat landed near his little feet to make a tasty breakfast treat. Zap! Delicious! Oh, how yummy! Down went the fly to the chameleon's tummy. Wow, said the tree frog, you're the best at catching flies. I'm impressed. But now I'd really like to see you do a special trick for me. Can you change from green to blue? I know that's what chameleons do. Chameleon slowly shook his head. I'm sorry, but I can't, he said. I'm green, just green from head to toe. I've tried so hard to change, you know. I've practiced morning, noon and night, but I just don't know how to get it right. The tree frog replied, how very weird. And in one big leap, he disappeared. Chameleon walked on. Where could he go to learn to change colour? Someone must know. And then his telescopic eye spotted Toucan, perched nearby. You're so cool, Chameleon said, with that colourful beak upon your head in turquoise, yellow, green and red. It is rather special, Toucan agreed. Quite magnificent indeed, but how I wish that I could do that colour-changing trick like you. Chameleon sighed. I've really tried, but I'm green from head to tail, just green. I'm the greenest chameleon ever seen. The toucan squawked and flew away. What a pity, Chameleon heard him say. Chameleon walked on, wondering how he could be different colours. I'd like to know now. He passed a sloth hanging upside down, with its shaggy hair so long and brown. Sloth saw Chameleon walking past. Slow down, he said. That's much too fast. Chameleon halted in his track, one eye swiveled up and back. Slowly is the way to go, Sloth yawned. Slowly, slowly. I should know. Now, he said, I'd like to see you change your colour just for me. Pink, perhaps, with yellow spots, or zebra stripes, or polka dots. I wish I could, Chameleon said. I'd love to be yellow, blue, or red, or purple or orange, or even black, with stripes and spots along my back. I've tried and tried and tried again, but green is the colour I remain. Oh, yawned the sloth, how very boring. He closed his eyes, and soon he was fast asleep and snoring. Chameleon walked on, thinking he'd never turn different colours. I'm just not that clever. Suddenly, he heard a hissing sound. He stopped and slowly looked around. A tree snake coiled up in a tree was looking at him hungrily. Chameleon, he hissed, come over here. I'd like to whisper in your ear. Will you change colour just for me? It's a clever trick I'd like to see. Sorry, I'm busy. I really can't stay, Chameleon said as he hurried away. He certainly didn't want to be the tree snake's breakfast, lunch, or tea. Chameleon walked on, wondering what he could do to be different colours. I just wish I knew. He stopped to rest in a sheltered place where he met a jaguar face to face. A chameleon, what fun, the jaguar said. Can you change colour from green to red? I can't, said Chameleon. I know it should be a very simple thing for me, but I've tried and tried and tried again. I've tried with all my might and main. The jaguar shook his spotted head. Maybe you're trying too hard, he said. Chameleon walked on, wishing that he could learn to change colour. How happy I'd be. Then he met a brightly coloured fellow whose wings were orange, green and yellow. The parrot squawked aloud, "Hello!" "Stop, Chameleon, please don't go. Stay a while. I'd like to see you do that colour trick for me." Oh dear, thought Chameleon, not again. And then he started to explain. "It's something," he said, "that I simply can't do. I can only be green, not yellow or blue." "A chameleon whose colour cannot change?" squawked the parrot loudly. "How very strange!" Then, laughing and shrieking, the parrot flew above the forest out of view. His laughter echoed through the trees, carried on the jungle breeze. Ha! 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 Chameleon was angry. This just wasn't fair. He opened his mouth and his cry filled the air. "Stop," he said, and his voice was strong. "Laughing at your friends is wrong." Then suddenly his tail turned red, and other colours slowly spread until they reached the chameleon's head. The tree frog gave an excited call. "You're a real chameleon after all." Toucan's eyes opened very wide. "That's incredible," he cried. "Bravo," yawned the sloth, still half asleep, as he looked around to take a peep. "Well done," hissed Snake. "Hip, hip, hooray! I knew you'd manage it one day." "Amazing," roared the jaguar. "What a clever chap you are." "Wow," cried the parrot, flying past. "Chameleon's got it right at last." Chameleon looked down. He blinked both his eyes. Fantastic! Amazing! What a surprise! His legs were purple, his head blue-green. His tail was the reddest tail ever seen. His face was spotted with white and black, and his scales were a rainbow down his back. "Hooray!" he cried. "Just look at me. I'm the most colourful chameleon you'll ever see." And he was so excited that when he tried to catch the fly with his sticky tongue, he missed, and his tongue spelled the word wow. And that is the end of the story. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you'll join me for another story sometime soon. Bye for now.